Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another pregame video brought to you by the Jackal Den. I am your president and host, Daryl Keithanen, aka the Fairweather Rugby Fan. Out here, poolside at my lodgings, me and Jess got here a little over 24 hours ago. Been having a good time here in Houston. Got out to Kemah Boardwalk, had some really good food, some good photos. Went out today, we went to the Houston Museum of Science and went to a really cool light show. So we've been enjoying our time here today. Announcements going forward. Any of you guys that did not make the trip, if you're having watch parties at home, send us pictures, send us video. We would love to add it to our post-game video, just to kind of add it to say, hey, you know, everybody that was out watching, no matter where they were at, if you weren't able to make the trip south here down I-45, we'd like to know if you're at home watching with the family, watching with the kids, whatever. Maybe you got a couple of buddies, grill up a little bit. It is going to be a soggy one here tomorrow. I will get to the weather here in just a moment. So yes, round 2 of the I-45 battle makes its way here to the Space City. The Sabercats will be wearing their Space City jerseys tomorrow. So hopefully, you know, our whites outshine their dark Space City ones. The Houston Sabercats currently sit 3rd in the Western Division at 5-2. They are coached by former Bulls head coach over there in South Africa, Pote Human. As we all know, Heineke Meyer is their director of rugby. Weather for tomorrow, it's going to be a muggy one here. 20% chance of rain. It's supposed to be rainy all day. It should be around 28 degrees Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit there at kickoff time. Some announcements, obviously, gotta say it once again, the departure of the kid from the Western Cape. Obviously, I got the interview and then he's gone, but Adrian Carlsa, we will definitely be missing him. But he's going to Seattle. It's a team that fits his game style, and they are a playoff team. So I wish all the luck to Adrian. What a great kid, super nice guy, and I'm so glad if any of you got a chance to meet him, you will definitely miss that guy. He was a very good kid. So let's go ahead and get to this Houston Sabercats lineup. There is some odd omissions from their lineup. The injury to Uncle Hermeside several weeks ago, I saw him on social media with a boot on. The Terminator himself is, he looks like he ran into his T800 or T1000 counterpart. He is out for the week. And the absence of the model himself, the reality TV star, Hedy Labuskakne. No Labuskakne this week. So let's go ahead and go through this starting lineup for the Houston Sabercats. Front row will consist of former Waikato Chief Rob Cobb. Captain and hooker Dean Murray. He was not available in game 1 of this season as he had a child being born. Former Stormer there, Dean Murray. And former Southland and New Zealand prop will be Morgan Mitchell. CC Mahoney, the USA Eagle, and Nathan Den Hoot will be the locks for the Sabercats. Marno Radelkinshais, the former Stormer, and Danny Barrett, the USA Eagle, will be the flankers, with Gideon Van Wyk, the former Cheetah, Toyota Cheetah there at number 8. Number 9, a name that all Jackals fans should be very familiar with, having a hell of a season down here in the Space City, the former Jackal Carlo Denason at number 9. And league leading scorer Davey Kutzer, former Bull, if any of you guys saw my meme there, will be the 9 and 10 spots there. Veta Nikki Tika O Solomoni. I had to get on YouTube for that one. The former Taranaki Bull will be at left wing, and his counterpart will be USA Eagle and oh so deadly Christian Dyer at 14. Former Bull and Lion Lawrence Vander Skiff will be at the number 12 center spot, and Dominic Aquino will be at number 13. Those are the 2 centers. And New Zealand-born Drew Wild will be at fullback. It is a 5-3 split coming off of the bench. We've got Argentinian-born Axel Zapata, Alec McDonald, and Pono Davis will be the front row replacements, with Tommy, newly acquired, New Jersey-born, but has been playing his rugby in England in the Premiership for academy sides. Tommy Agbongbon will be the other forward replacement, and former Jackal, Tulsa, Oklahoma's own Arkansas State grad Asa Carter will be the final forward replacement. USA Eagle Nick Boyer and USA Eagle Zach Pangilinan will be the back replacements along with Emmanuel Alberts. So that is your 23-man squad for the Houston Sabercats. Quite a few changes on this Jackals lineup here, and we will start with the front row consisting of, at prop, both Canadian internationals Liam Murray and Kyle Steeves, with Thomas Baravalle will be the starting hooker, the veteran there. Newly acquired Matthew Gordon and Lucas Burr will be the combo at lock there at 4 and 5. Geronimo Gomez-Vara, the Güero now, because he's got blonde hair, will be the start at flanker, along with Sam Gola moving back to the position that he was listed as in the draft. He will be the other flanker there, with, of course, Namibian international Adrian Boyson holding it down there at number 8. Veteran Pedro Imhoff makes his return at the scrum half position, and he will be matched up once again with Tincho Elias at fly half. An all-Samoan affair with the Usos, James Viafale and Louis Satama at left and right wing, respectively. JP Aguirre and Thomas Milanos will make up the centering combo, and Ale Torres, with that boot of his and just the awesome dude he is, at number 15. A 5-3 split, once again, coming off the bench for your Dallas Jackals, with Reval Pitt, Kutsia, and Pablo Zeiss coming off the bench instead of starting this week. It's going to make for an interesting run-ons that we have this week. Carson Shoemaker, always getting to be very reliable there, and El Bigote Conrado Rora will be the other forward replacements. The back replacements, obviously the scrum half replacement. We've seen him, the squirrely and very, very hungry and winner of best facial hair on Instagram, Danny Christensen, Salt Lake City, Utah's own Danny Christensen. Campbell Johnstone, and the weapon has been unholstered once again. Yep, that's right. DC Kutztown grad Aaron Gray will be that final number 23. So what do I think happens here? Well, I've got no worries in our front row replacements. All these guys could start as well. I think if we can keep them at that grinding game, we've got a very good chance of this. Now, if it gets into a kicking competition, Kutzer will bury us. He is very accurate at kicking. They could beat us with penalties, easily. They could beat us 3 points at a time, easily. Now, if we play our game and we grind it down and we grind it in and we score off the lineouts and we keep solid, this is a real grass pitch here, ladies and gentlemen. So the scrums will be real deal. If we can grind them down on these scrums, we get the good set piece play, good lineouts, we could beat these guys. It's not impossible to beat them. We went toe-to-toe with the top team in the entire Eastern Division, and they barely beat us 3 weeks ago. We beat Toronto 2 weeks ago. We should have beat them into pizza dough. That should have not even been close. We should have beat the brakes off of those guys, and we barely beat them. Defensively, I've got nothing to worry about as long as we keep it in the trenches down low. It's when we go out wide. Christian Dyer can punish you on the outside. He's a USA Eagle for a reason. He can punish you on the outside. But like I say, the big one, Carlo and Davey Kutzer have been just on fire this year. Carlo is having a hell of a season. Cannot talk bad about that guy. He once a Jackal, always a Jackal, and you saw what he went through. He felt the pain, and it's good to see him doing well down in Houston and having somebody like that behind him with Davey Kutzer, who's the league leading scorer. Probably doesn't hurt too bad either. So like I said, if we get into a kicking battle with these guys, Kutzer will bury us. If we try to go outside wide, Dyer, Satama could stop him if he got a body in front of him, but speed-wise, Dyer's just on another level compared to our wings, and it's looking like he will be matching up against James Viafale, who can stop him. He's probably going to need a little bit of help. Having JP or Thomas come out and bust out wide with him to help out a little bit probably won't hurt. Having super mobility at flanker with Sam Gola, because he's pretty much the wonder kid at this point. Easily, I don't know if the league has talked about it, but rookie of the year, no question. That kid's going to be a USA Eagle, no question. It's just a matter of time before that happens. But it should be a great game. If you haven't been able to make it down here, MLR app, the Rugby Network app will have all the coverage for it. If you are able to make out, section 123, that's where we'll be sitting. If you want to come and hang out with us or say hi to us, come on by early. They open up their gates early. They open up their parking lot at 2 hours before the game, so there will be a massive tailgate / braai. There are a lot of South African fans down here in Houston. But if you're unable, like I said, if you're having a little watch party at your house, take a picture or send a little video or something. We'd love to put it before the video, the post-game video that we always do here. We'd love to see if we could somehow eke it in there somehow and fit it in there somehow. That'd be really great for all of us. But that's all I have to say for this episode. I'm going to head back up to the hotel and chill for the night, hopefully get some decent sleep. Got good sleep last night, but it was a little cold in the hotel room. But once again, this has been a Jackal Den video brought to you, made by the fans, for the fans, you guys. Cheers, guys.